Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Matter of Opinions. It is your girl Des.
This your boy Bamboo back in the flesh. Hey yo, I got a pretty touchy subject I want to talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into all of that, you know what I'm saying? For those that aren't subscribed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and to tell a friend to tell a friend to
Tell another friend to tell that friend to tell some more friends and tell them friends too. And hey Ash, hey
what's up, Ash? How
Moosters.
you doing? How you doing? Yeah, like I said, man, I got a subject I want to talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we didn't discuss it, but we touched base on it. You know what I'm saying before. You know what I'm saying? Then it's some
You know what I'm
some
saying? You know what I'm saying?
then it's some things that I've noticed that's been circulating in the adult community. You know what I'm saying? That I want to reiterate on a few things.
Is it going to swingers clubs?
Nah,
No.
nah. And a little later, my brother decided to step into the building, you know what I'm saying, and
Okay.
to join on with your boy, you know what I'm saying. So, a little later on, we're gonna have him come on and say a few words, you know what I'm saying. Now, if anybody that I know that's strictly political and know pretty much what the fuck he talking about, it's him. It's my brother Raymond. But you know what I'm saying. Again, man, for all of you guys that don't know, you know what I'm saying. I drive a bus for a living. I talk to people.
Is this Bus Chronicles?
No, this ain't Bus
Oh.
Chronicles. I talk to people on the bus, and I'm kind of vocal about the shit that I talk about. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of shit that's going on, especially with adults. You know what I'm saying? Adult with their children, adults with their adult children, and I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? To come in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Anthony? Man, appreciate you being on tonight, man. Glad to see you joining in tonight.
Hey
Travis,
Trav.
What's up? Now, Trav, I want you to understand, right, that I'm gonna talk about some shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not personally attacking anybody.
Oh boy.
I'm just talking
So why you emphasize that to Travis? That sounds like you talking shit
because
to him.
no, I would never. Travis is my guy.
Oh,
I
okay.
just It's just going to be a touchy situation for him. And if you want to chime in, come on live and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Give me your opinion
You
on
know,
it.
bro, it's not getting on camera. I don't
I'm
even know
just
why.
I have to open up the invitation to each and every person, to just get on because it could just be happening amongst the people that I know. You know what I'm saying? Which I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna throw it out there, and I want everybody's opinion on the shit to tell me, what they think. You know what I'm saying? Because it's happening too often to say that it's just in house. You know what I'm saying?
Well, can I? It sound like you about to be on some bullshit because you done said, you see what I'm saying, like 500 times. And usually when you say that too many times, you be on some bullshit.
Nah,
So
no bullshit.
when you just say it every other, you know what I'm saying? Hey guys, you know what I'm saying? Moosers, I'm saying, it's moo moo, I'm saying, you're
Shut your
good, I'm
ass up, Destiny.
saying. So it just be like you be on some bullshit.
I'm not. I promise you. I promise you not. It ain't gonna be bullshit to me. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? In about in about 30 seconds, I'm just gonna jump into it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I gave people enough time to jump in on this shit. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
You know
You know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
saying?
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
me, I'm saying.
But anyway, man, I wanna send a happy birthday shout out to my grandson, SJ. My goofy Basilian always dumbass calls the house. Thank. Throw up the
Hey,
balloons
Ash.
and the
Shout out to my
yeah,
son.
yeah.
My
You know what
son.
I'm
Happy
saying?
birthday to my baby boy.
Happy birthday to you, brother. Happy
So,
birthday to you.
guys, I officially have no toddlers. Like, that is crazy to me. No toddlers. No toddlers. Like, where is time going? Where is it going? So
Shit.
we have two new people. We have Jennifer and
All
Jackson
right.
in the chat.
And,
Hello,
and
guys. Are you guys subscribed? Are you guys subscribed? Welcome,
What,
welcome.
what's up,
Come
Jen? What's
on
up,
in, get
Jackson?
cozy, have a
What's up,
seat.
Trinika? I am going to be talking tonight. This is not personal. This is just a conversation that I wanna get people's opinion on. So now, without further ado,
Wait, really quick. Thank you guys for saying happy birthday to my baby boy. I will let him know that you guys said happy birthday. Thank you so much. But yes, continue. Hi
all right.
Sheila. Hi
So
Tranika.
so tonight's topic, I can't say who gave it to me unless they decide they want to jump on and say they gave it to me. Was girls trip. You know what I mean? And is it appropriate for a wife, not a single female, but a wife to go on a girls trip without her husband, just the girls. So basically, a girls trip, right?
Absolutely.
So my personal take on it, I'm gonna keep it 100. In this particular situation, a friend of mine went out on, not a friend of mine, a coworker of mine, an associate, went out on a bridals girls trip, right, to Tennessee, right, and had the time of their life. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna keep it 100. A girls trip, as far as in that nature, like a bridal joint, like it's a bridal shower, but it's a girls trip destination somewhere. You feel me? I'm I'm cool with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out there, have a nice time, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever. Because I do believe that you can have a nice time without your other half. I do believe that people need their space. You know what I'm saying? And be able to have an opportunity to do what they want to do and have a nice time respectfully, a respectful, nice time. You know what I'm saying? Especially respectfully, because when the bride is your best friend since 6 months, so y'all almost best friends since nuts. You
Oh
feel me?
wow.
Fact. 6 months is 6 months, and you now 38, 39. Yeah. If my girl get married, I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? And so in that nature of it, yes. But if you talking about just a regular girls trip, like, nah, you hoes need y'all need to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in the little, just off the rip. Oh, me and my girls hanging out. I don't believe in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey John, what's going on? So
So
what I
do you think it's okay for guys to have a guy strip for the husbands to have a
absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, not no. Because you gotta understand, what in my personal opinion, when you get married, it's okay to go out like for the night. Your wife going her direction, you going your direction for the night. You know what I'm saying? But when y'all talking about going in other states, and I'm not there to protect you, I'm no, I'm not with that at all. But if it's like a bridal shower,
you still
and
not there to protect her, so what's the difference?
the difference is she's there with her friends, she's there with her girlfriends.
Either
Hold on,
way, she would be with her
hold on.
friends.
She's there with her girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, the little gathering is just amongst them. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be in a hotel room somewhere, and when they do go out, they're gonna go out for brunch or something like that. That's simple shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, hanging out all night without a cause, nah, I ain't going for that. That's a
That
definitely
sounds crazy to me.
that don't
That
so
makes it makes
overnight,
no sense.
overnight
It makes no if she's going out for a bridal trip, whatever weekend, whatever, it's overnight anyway.
in
You're not
Tennessee,
there to protect her
in
anyway.
Tennessee, Dallas, Houston, that's
Okay,
cool. But if y'all local, oh, bring your ass home, ho. Bring your ass home. What you talking about? You
so
staying the night out?
to me, it sounds like you have trust issues and you don't trust your
Oh no,
spouse
nah, no,
because
absolutely not,
because
absolutely
all
not.
right, let me talk now.
Run your mouth.
Because there's no reason why one grown person needs to babysit another grown person, right? So if you can't trust me to conduct myself as a married woman, aka your wife, on a trip out, then we have bigger problems than worrying about any spouse taking a trip, right? So wait,
Locally?
it doesn't matter where. Here's the thing: I don't have to go anywhere, and I could cheat in the backyard. It doesn't matter.
So if you and
So
your girls is going out, if you and your girls are going out in Connecticut, right? Y'all in Connecticut. What's stopping you from bringing your ass home?
so again,
No.
if
What's
this
stopping
is
you
a
from bringing
trip,
your ass home?
we're not talking about a day out. We're not talking about
I just gave you two different scenarios. I said if you going out of town,
okay,
that's cool. But if you're local, I said local.
okay,
If you in Connecticut, if you
okay.
in New York, if you in anywhere within 100 miles, what's stopping you from bringing your ass home?
The stopping is because the purpose of me going out and doing this is for the girls trip, girls night, for the girls experience. So why would I cut my trip short? In my experience, I'm a person outside of just being a wife. So if I want to hang out with my friends and we already had this plan, we talked about it, it works for our household, the kids is taken care of, home is taken care of, why do I need to cut my night early because I'm within 100-mile radius? I don't give a fuck if I was at the hotel across the street from the house. Why would I have to cut my night early?
Listen, to answer your question, Jennifer, a girl's trip is not local. A girl's trip means y'all traveled somewhere. That's acceptable. If you're having a girl's night, I expect you to bring your ass home. That's point blank. Period. That's just point blank. Period. There's no
So
exceptions.
again, it would be, for me, it's about communication, right? If we just said, okay, I'm gonna going out with the girls tonight, we're gonna go out, then of course I'm coming home. Unless we say, hey, we're gonna have like a local girls' night, we're gonna stay at the hotel, we're
Nah,
gonna
that
do
ain't
this or whatever, we're gonna get brunch in the morning, where whatever, we
no,
communicated that's just what it is.
that's not acceptable.
Or we spending the night at so and so's house
No, that's not acceptable.
because this is what we're doing. We're having game night. We're whining. We're in our pajamas. Whatever.
No.
Again, so then you
Don't
have
need to
trust
be in
issues.
it ain't got nothing to do with trust issues.
So
You
then
bring
you
your
have
ass
control
home.
issues. Control
It
issues.
ain't got nothing to
It's
do with
either trust or
controlling.
control.
You bring your ass. It's a respect issue.
What do you
You
mean?
bring your ass
How is it
home.
disrespectful if
You're
I
local.
communicated with that prior?
You are local.
Okay.
What's
What does that
stopping you from
mean?
coming home? You are
Because
local.
I made plans. What do you mean what's stopping me? My life doesn't just revolve around being a wife or a parent. So my
That
thing is
sounds
this:
like
if
some
I
single
communicate and I
woman shit.
say, no, that's not, because if I say, hey honey, I'm gonna go, or this is what we were talking about. Me and Jazz were thinking about doing this, and I'm gonna spend a night at her house, or she was gonna spend a night over here. We were gonna get a little room next to the place, and then we are gonna go get brunch, or we're gonna go. We had considered staying at they have this like massage it's like a resort, a resort where they do, it's like a spa resort. So you get, the room is booked in and you get the deals with the spa and with the room and the breakfast, like you choose whatever package is going to work. And we considered doing that as an option for my birthday. We were going to travel and meet there for the massage place. The dates and times didn't work for what we were looking for in terms of
How
our
far
trip.
was this place away from
Less than 100 miles. So the whole point is, so what? If this is the plan and I communicated it, what is the purpose of coming home just because I'm close to home? If this is my plan, my night, I should be able to hang out and continue my night.
All right, so what I'm gonna do now
doesn't mean that I'm single.
What I'm gonna do now is, that's some single woman shit. That's some single woman shit. I promise you, that's some single woman shit.
So what makes it single woman shit? You communicate. If I communicated with my husband and my husband is okay with it, what makes it single woman shit?
That's some single woman shit.
What makes it single woman shit?
At the end of the day, if you are local, hold on, let me finish.
What makes it single woman shit?
A single woman shit. A single
Again,
woman
you're not elaborating, so you're just
a single woman can go and do whatever and stay out all night. Don't give a fuck. But you are married. You bring your ass home if it's local. If there's no way for you to get home because you too far, then stay there. But if you're local, you can call me. If you too drunk, I will come and pick you up. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for to staying the night out if you're local. That makes no. All right, so listen. Any man that's married or single, and I would prefer to get an opinion from both, right? Jump on, give me your opinion, because I just maybe I'm lost.
I'm still waiting for your elaboration on how it's single woman shit.
That's single woman shit.
Again, how?
That's
Explain.
That's shit single women do.
How? Single women don't consult with their spouses to say, hey, honey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Are we on board with this? And then I execute the plan.
So he said no.
That's not what single women do.
So he said no, you doing what?
If he says, hey, I'm not comfortable with you doing it, I want to understand the why. Let's have a conversation about it.
Y'all just conversed about it. He said no.
No, that's not a conversation. That's not a conversation. And it wouldn't be bring your ass home, because I will talk about it before I go do. I'm not going to get somewhere and then say, hey, by the way, I'm spending the night out. That's different. That's different. If I have a plan and we have a conversation about the plan first, and then I get there and then, okay, boom, okay. I'm never going to just go out and then all of a sudden, I don't drink. I don't use drugs. I don't smoke. So there's no way for me to be incapacitated unless I'm in a hospital. And by that time, you need to bring your ass to me anyway,
so
right?
You don't drink, you don't do drugs.
There will never be a time where I'm just going to be out and be like, hey, I'm not coming home. Can't make it home. Now, if I'm visiting with my grandmother and I'm like, hey, I'm going to just stay at grandma's tonight. Are you okay with that? That might be something. But as far as hanging out in the street and I'm just hanging out and I'm talking about I'm not coming home, no. That's some single woman shit. But having a healthy conversation before you make the plans, it's not the same thing, because we're talking about it before I even book anything.
First of all, like I said, if you're local.
If I'm local and I made plans to stay out and we already had a conversation about it, my black ass is staying out.
What would be a good reason for you to stay the night at your grandmother's house?
What would be a good reason? Because I'm spending fucking time with my grandmother. I don't need a reason.
All right, Nana go to bed at 9:30. Why can't you get
my
home?
My grandmother doesn't go to bed at 9:30, but even if she did, I'm staying and spending time with I'm spending the night at my grandmother's.
So why can't you bring your ass home?
Because I don't want to. I'm spending time with my grandmother.
Why can't you bring your ass home when Nana's asleep?
You want to be controlling and have
your control. That's respect. That's a married woman situation. That's a married woman situation. A married woman, I'm gonna stay at Nana's house until Nana go to bed. Once Nana go to bed,
my husband would prefer for me to not be leaving out in the middle of the night anyway. So
you're local.
It doesn't matter.
Fuck you mean?
It's my grandmother. Fuck you mean? The person that helped raise me. Fuck you mean? I don't need permission to spend time with my grandmother. I knew the bitch before I knew you. What the fuck is you talking about?
Hold on. Listen. Chantel, I respect your opinion. I'm giving off insecurities. I respect that. I really do. But the name of the show is Matter of Opinions, and that's what this is just my opinion. But why don't you get on, Chantel, and
share your opinion? I think that is ludicrous to be like, oh, because you're married, your personal self just disappears. That's not what happens. And the people that allow that to happen become miserable and their marriages fucking suck.
Not true.
They don't have their own individual persons. They absolutely do.
Let's not do that. We're not talking about individuality. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about respect.
How is it disrespectful? Again, if
we're talking about respect. What we're talking about, Nana lives 20 miles away.
I don't give a fuck if she lived across the street. If I want to spend the night with my grandmother and fucking play bingo till the bitch closes her eyes, that's what I'm going to do.
So once she sleep,
then I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch Netflix and sit my black ass on the couch or curl up in the bed with my grandmother and wake up in the morning and have breakfast with my grandmother. What are you talking about?
Yeah, y'all could call it controlling if you want, but that just don't make no sense to me. But I just want I want somebody to get on and give me, Ray, you coming on in a minute. I'm telling you that right now. I want somebody to get on and give me their personal opinion outside of Destiny and myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Jennifer, this is you said this is your shit. You said you was getting on. So I brought it up. Now I want to see you handle your part of the bargain.
Now,
I'm
anybody
not
that's new here
as
and
much as
watching and not subscribed, please hit
yeah,
that
feel free to like,
subscribe
subscribe,
button
and share.
and tell a friend of what, Bam?
Tell a friend to tell another friend, and they if they know some more niggas, tell them to tell them too. But
Thank you for being here.
but it's not controlling. I mean, it might if y'all want to make it seem like it's controlling, that's on
Absolutely is.
y'all.
So let me
And
ask
the
you this.
hold on. I can guarantee you 90% of women are gonna say that's controlling. And 90% of men gonna be like, nah, I fully understand what he's talking about.
So if you say, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna go do something," and your wife tell you no, you just gonna listen and that's it.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really, really wish, and Trinika, I really wish you bring your little black ass on here too. And they will tell you, I got a time limit to where I am home. I got a time limit, and it's not a curfew. It's a respectful time. I could be out on my motorcycle having the time of my motherfucking life, the time of my life. 9:30, I am pulling away from wherever I'm at, and I'm heading fucking home. I could promise you that. And I know she's not gonna get on and agree because that's the shit that y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are wait until, you know what I'm saying, I get off air and be like, yeah, he's right. No, do the shit now. Who that? Who that?
Oh, we got somebody getting ready to get on.
Hold on, we're gonna see you in a minute. Hold on. But well, I gotta keep talking. So at the end of the day, like I said, I don't
At
expect.
the end of the day, like I
What's
said,
up? Here we go. What's up, Jen? Let me say you
Hello,
look
hello.
hey,
amazing.
hey, I'm here with Chantel. Chantel hiding, but we here.
Oh no, put her on. She over there gonna call me insecure and all of this and all of
Up,
that.
we got another one.
Oh, man.
Because I'm trying to figure out if
Y'all gotta,
you made
y'all,
plans.
Yeah, we here.
y'all gotta cut your volume down, Jen.
Hey!
Jen's drinking.
Nice to meet you.
That's Jen Settles. That's a co-worker of mine.
Are they
Carpooler.
Wait,
subscribed?
where's my
Are they
volume? I
subscribed?
don't know.
What's up, Jen?
Still
Let's
here.
talk. Let's talk. What's good? Chantel, let's talk.
Um,
What's good? You said you got somebody
um,
else in there too, Des?
Dear Tranika was trying to come
yeah,
in.
I am, but I don't know how to work this. I never been on
All right,
live
just talk.
before.
We see you. Just talk. Don't pull a Celeste Davis. Just look in the mic, just look in the camera and talk.
Leave Celeste alone. We
We
have
Oh,
you
all
have
right.
her
yeah,
healed.
just cut the volume down, look in the camera and talk. You are on a delay at home, but we hear you on live
Yeah,
time.
don't listen to yourself
Yeah,
on YouTube.
don't
Just
listen to
don't even
yourself.
pay it no mind. There's a lag.
Yeah, just talk, just talk.
So we disagree with you. We think that girls should be able to have a fun night and hang out with their girls. That don't mean we cheating.
I'm not saying you cheating. I'm saying if you are local, are you staying the night out with your girls or are you coming your ass home?
If the plans was with your partner that was discussed that you're
No, no,
spending
no,
the
no, no,
night
no.
out,
Hold
stay that
on.
ass
Slow
out.
down. Slow down, Des. Slow down now.
Slow
Eh,
down, yeah.
If you're local, are you coming home or are you staying the
I
night
gotta
out?
agree with Des. We're gonna make an agreement. This is what we doing. We going out. We having a good time. I'm gonna spend the night.
If you're local,
If I'm local, why not?
But it's not always you're spending the night. It's not always you're spending the night. There are circumstances as well.
give me the circumstances. I'm open.
What if you get drunk?
You
Either
could
the
call.
person's gonna come pick you up, or I would respect my man to tell me to stay where I'm at because he would already know the females I'm hanging with because he has met my friends and we've already built that community. So he would expect that they keep me safe and not allow me to drive home.
So Chantel, I hear what you said and I respect it. But if you're drunk, I'm your husband, I'm your boyfriend, I'm your fiance. I'm the nigga you live with. You can call me and I will come and get you.
But why? Who wants to end their night all the time? Like loving on your.
Oh no! If you're drunk, your night is over. How much drunker do you think you're gonna get?
I said that though. I said that was one of the circumstances. Either he come pick you up, or he trusts the person you're with to be like, no, keep her there. I'll come grab her in the morning.
Okay, Chantel. If my wife called me and said, "Babe, I'm drunk," and I tell her I ain't coming to get you, then I expect her to stay the night. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes you want to have a girls' night. You want to put your pajamas
drunk,
on.
Jennifer. How much drunker do you think you're gonna get? It's over. The night is over.
It's not just about drinking. You playing games, you spending time, you talking, you sharing, you having advice. It's girl time. The same way when y'all talking about this, that, these, and those. Nobody dictating what you talking about. Some moments ain't just for your spouse to be a part of. It's not saying that you're trying to be secretive. It's literally enjoying your individual space and your individual relationships with your friends.
About being secretive. You just Chantel.
But you knew before I left the house that the plan was for me to spend the night. So how is it disrespectful?
No, I knew before you left the house that your plans were to go out.
No. But see, this is where the disconnect is. I said if I stay the night out, that I have prior conversations with my spouse about that spending the night out.
So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what you want to talk about real quick, right? Just listen. If we had a discussion and she said, I'm going to stay the night out, now we got something to work with. But if you tell me I am going out with my girlfriends, there's no discussion about staying the night. If you get drunk, it is my responsibility to say, I'm coming to get you.
That's something completely.
That's different, but that's not
what the fuck I've been saying since I sat the fuck down. And I ain't got no niggas out on this goddamn live to even jump in to be like, yeah. But it's a whole bunch of niggas in this motherfucker talking about, oh yeah, man, you right. Get your monkey ass up on this goddamn.
How you presented it,
the way you talking, I will not come home to you, boo.
Right.
Ooh.
Period. Big facts. Divorce.
You want to let her do me like that, Tronika? You want to let her do me like that?
Listen.
You want to let her do me like that?
Sitting there looking pretty.
I'm not doing you no way. You're screaming. We're having a conversation.
No. I'm just fucking with you. Entertainment. Jennifer, no, that's just entertainment.
My friends, right? There's 2 in Jersey, 1 in New York, 2 in Connecticut, and we meet sometimes. Like last time we met, we had like a ladies' pajama party, and we all spend the night.
I heard.
Is that a problem too?
Okay, so I heard what you said, right? So, can I just ask you a question? Where do you live, if you don't mind me asking? Or you just?
I'm in Connecticut.
Connecticut, okay. So, if you are going to Jersey, right, and you say, babe, me, my friends, we're going to Jersey, right? We're gonna have a girls' night out.
That's
right?
100 miles, depending on where you're at in Jersey. I'm just saying.
That's if you want to fucking start to get technical, then fucking start.
You said 100 miles.
One of them is 2 hours away.
So now you can sit and say, you got 2 choices, babe. I'm gonna get drunk, and you could come and get me, or I'm gonna stay the night out. But if you're gonna stay the night out and you're not local, I just prefer you to tell me that's what the plans are.
I'm saying if I'm also local.
So you just gonna sit your ass there and watch them jump me on this joint, Raymond.
So let me ask you this, and for the scenario that she gave.
Thank you, Raymond.
For the scenario that she gave, she got
Boy,
friends
I wish
coming
my brother
from.
Albert was here too.
She got friends coming from Jersey, New York, whatever. Let's say they all decide they're gonna link up in Connecticut, which is local to her, right? So now she's local, they're not. So let's say she lives in a town and they're staying at a hotel the next town over, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes from her house, whatever. So technically she can get home. But if she's visiting with friends from out of town, and that means she doesn't get to see them often, again, why should she have to cut her night short just because she's local to home? If she already had a conversation, her husband knows that, hey, Lisa, Tisha, and Tasha are all in town, and we staying at the Hilton.
Okay, so we're back to the conversation, right?
I
If you,
always started with that. I said you have the
it's not
conversation
your
prior
fucking
to.
topic. I had talked about it. You put the conversation in with your black ass.
What are you talking about, Baldy?
Your mammy. And
Her
I seen
too?
her too.
Okay. She
Anyway.
bought it. You too? Both y'all.
You're gonna let the people jump me, huh? Call yourself my brother. Like I said, if you are local and you say, don't do that. If you local and you say, sit your ass down. If you local, if you're local and you proudly
Wait.
that's my brother Raymond.
Hold on. Not to cut you off, because whoever Travis Dennis is real disrespectful, like he got hurt. Talking about some women can be hoes.
So
Hey,
all
stop.
right.
Hey, don't talk to my brother Travis like that,
No,
bro.
because Travis sounded
Brody.
like somebody hurt him.
No,
Who
but
hurt
okay,
you, Travis?
Hold on.
I'm
Let
just
me
gonna give a
hold on.
disclaimer.
Hold on. Let me
Travis
no.
Wait.
Let Travis tell
I'm
Travis
not
business.
telling his business now.
Put
Travis
your ugly
is
self.
our brother, okay? So I know it might read or translate as disrespectful, but he's not being disrespectful.
Nah.
He has a personal experience that he's speaking from, and so it's seeming like that. And I can understand why he's feeling the way that he feels. However, this goes back to me stating that if you can't trust your spouse, you have bigger issues than your spouse hanging out with
Got nothing to do
people.
with trust. All right, so hold on.
Travis,
It does.
bro.
It does because
Hold on. No, wait. Get the fuck
Travis
over here,
needs
Raymond.
therapy.
That's right.
I think Travis needs therapy.
yes, I could agree with that. He's, that's our brother though. That's our brother. He
All right,
needs
sorry.
harm.
Go back to what you were saying, sir.
No, I'm not saying me personally. It don't have nothing to do with trust. It got to do with respect. That's my personal opinion. If you choose to hold on, just listen, Chantel. You over there clicking. If you choose to stay the night out, right? You could be out there partying with your girls, right?
No. Go back to my example.
Hold on, Chantel. Before I give you the red button.
Wait, really quick, Tanika, you didn't even share your version of
We
your
about to get in.
on it.
He's yelling. He's about to have a whole heart attack. Ain't nobody told.
Your mother.
No.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Never said that you never had a conversation. First, I'm gonna have the conversation so that it's already understood that I'm gonna be staying out. I don't see it as a problem. It's not disrespectful.
All right, so let me just say this. If we've had a conversation, right? And
I love all this black, just this energy. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I just see all these melanated faces, and it looks so amazing. We got all different shades and types. I love it.
Let me explain this to you. Communication is key. Tranika, you know I say that to you all the time. Jennifer, I say that to you every morning. No? Communication is key. You know
I agree. But you can't be mad.
Hold on, nigga. I didn't open up the door for you to talk. I just wanted you to say yes or no. God damn, you don't got the little pretty smile going, ready to get some conversation going. So listen, communication is key. So if you say to me, you say, babe, you know what? Me and the girls are going to be out all night, right? That's letting me know in advance that this is what your plan is, right? If you get out there, right, and y'all just kicking it, y'all having the time of your life, right? Just say, babe, you know what? We out here, we doing our shit, da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to, do you mind if I stay the night? We kicking it. Of course, I'm going to be like, do your thing, boo. Yes, I'm saying? But don't just carry your ass out there and hit me with a text when you get there. Oh, we staying the night.
No. We never doing that.
It don't work that way. That's what I'm saying. If you want to,
nobody said that. We talked about communicating the plans before. You missed that.
No, I didn't miss it. I've been on here all ever since. I've been on here since initializing.
Before everybody got on, I said I would have a conversation first. There's never going to be a time where I'm out and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I'm spending the night out all of a sudden out the blue, unless I've been spending time with my grandmother, something like that, not out in the streets.
I don't know why you even brought Nana involved, because once Nana go to bed, bring your ass home.
You ain't
It
gonna
ain't
talk
nothing
about
more to
Nana
have.
like that.
Ain't
Don't
nothing,
spend
no
time
more
with
fun to
Nana.
have with Nana. I mean, she done rubbed her ass down with the liniment, put her ass to bed, bring your ass home, and rub me down with some of this oil too.
Listen,
Sit on it and spit on it.
That's right. If you have a conversation beforehand, then it shouldn't be an issue after the fact.
Right.
I gotta accept that. That's true.
Right.
The problem is,
Introduce us to your co-host over there.
That's my
how
my
you
brother
doing?
Raymond.
I'm
That's
ready.
my
It's a
brother
pleasure to
Raymond.
meet you all. But ladies, I'm gonna ask you on the flip side, if it was us and we didn't have the conversation first and we decided to extend it or stay out, then what's the position?
As soon as you
we're in?
get home, they smelling your dick.
Well, it's the same energy both ways, in my opinion. If I wouldn't do it to you, I don't expect it done to me. So I'm not the same way how you wouldn't want your wife to be out and then all of a sudden be like, "Oh, I'm staying," whatever. It's the same way. What same energy. If I'm gonna treat you how I want to be treated. If I wouldn't give you that energy, I'm not gonna accept it for me. So no, we're not gonna just, oh, I'm staying out all of a sudden. And like Bamboo was saying, if you're drunk and you can't get home, all right, baby, either I'm coming to pick you up, Uber, who rode with you. Y'all didn't have a conversation about who's gonna be the designated driver. Y'all didn't make arrangements. Get that ass in the Uber and we'll go Uber back for the car tomorrow or something. We not playing them games. Bring that ass home. Unless we talked about it ahead of time and y'all had plans, y'all doing y'all guys trip or whatever the case may be. I think it's okay to have vacations and trips out with just your guy friends or your girl. Yeah, go out for the weekend, for the week or whatever. Take your little trip, have fun. Because if I can't trust you, I don't need to be married to you.
It ain't got nothing to do with trust.
Take your little trip. How far?
But then what's the problem, Maurice? What's the
How far
problem?
are you talking when you say take your trip?
First of all, take the
If you
hostility
going
out.
wherever y'all decide y'all want to go. For me, if I
Yes,
don't
we both
trust
married,
you,
technically.
We
if
both
I-
who? What are you talking about?
He asked us when Travis said, "Do we have spouses?" We married.
No, I was saying how far is this distance that Des felt
What
comfortable?
is wrong
Des said,
with the
no,
vacation?
the
I'm
distance
trying to
don't
figure
matter as
out
long as you had
what
a
is wrong with the
conversation before.
vacations.
yeah,
don't
well,
Don't
think
you
I'm-
think going on a vacation make your marriage better when your girl go on a girls trip?
Hell no. Fuck you.
you
you
get
insecure,
time
Boo?
to miss
You
your
insecure.
spouse. You get
How
time
the fuck that's gonna make my
insecure,
marriage
Boo.
better?
You
because you
insecure,
missed
Boo.
them.
Cause she
You
excited
missed
to
the
see
little
you when she
things.
come home.
That's a fucking lie. Y'all there,
tell
you got
you,
the
let me
Chippendale
tell you.
dances. You got the
Let me tell
Chippendale
you
dances all
something.
between your asses, and y'all having the time of your life. You
So
ain't thinking
again,
about your nigga when you get
Let me
home.
tell you
don't trust.
something. That's
Go
his
ahead,
business. I'm from Jamaica, so I'm gonna go see my grandmother in Jamaica, whether he there with
Well,
me or not. Bye.
Wagwan.
Okay. So I'm gonna go see my grandmother, like she said. My
Without your
grandmother's in
husband?
Jamaica. So whether he comes with me or not, I'm
Right.
gonna
Okay,
go see my
whoa.
grandmother.
That's something. That's totally
But
different.
even if your
Chantel.
grandmother is
You just
with
said
them,
Granny go to
Jennifer.
How
sleep.
is it different?
That's totally different because you
How
just
is it
said
different? How is it different? Because if I want to fucking nigga in Jamaica, I can fucking.
you should
Yeah,
be
you
more nervous about me fucking a neighbor than fucking somebody on a trip.
I could fuck somebody on your lunch break, bro. While you at work.
No.
Don't be. I'm not worried about no guy that's in Puerto Rico.
whenever
in
you
Aruba.
ready, Sean. Hold on. No, hold on. Listen. No, listen. Hold on.
He is Michelle.
Yes, Michelle. I agree with you.
Mhm.
You don't even know me, Chantel.
Don't worry, Michelle is our girl. Okay, we all Moosters here. We have all our Mooster family in the building.
Listen.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
No. What was his situation?
No, I ain't. If Travis just want to disclose his situation, Travis could disclose his situation. But if you go back 10 episodes ago, we won't have to disclose anything.
Travis,
It's all.
Travis, come on, Travis. Come on,
We've been trying to get Travis on for a year.
Come on, Travis.
A year and a half
A
to
year,
be exact.
but
No eye
listen,
behind the camera, Travis.
Well,
listen,
he said it in the chat. So
I will.
he said
shit.
my wife cheated. Just say it.
Oh, I've been beat though. I'm so sorry, Travis.
Nah, Trav. All right, so hold on, Trav. You in the chat, and I'm just gonna.
But okay, not being funny.
Hold on.
That's what I was gonna say. She didn't cheat on a girl's trip, and she ain't cheat when she was spending the night out.
Hold on. Oh God, Trav, slow down, brother. I'm asking you why you on the chat.
Travis, you been drinking?
No.
Oh, so what y'all didn't see that YouTube didn't let come through, but it came through on this chat. He said sucking and effing a coworker, ladies.
Oh, I
Oh.
seen that. I seen that.
Okay, I
YouTube
see it over here
took it
too.
out and then put
Hey,
it
so,
in.
So
Trav,
what? Now we can't send the bitches to work? All right.
Oh God.
Travis.
Right.
Trav,
Oh, so
is it
now
o-
we all gonna stay at
No,
home. Now we
no,
moochers
no.
and gold diggers
Trav,
now.
Trav,
Now
is
we
it
gotta
okay?
sit home barefoot and pregnant
That's
and
why
Yeah,
we
that's
the
okay.
moochers.
Handmaid's Tale all over
Listen,
again.
Because
this
if
one I'm telling
somebody
you.
is gonna
Handmaid's
cheat,
Tale
they're
all
gonna
over.
cheat. Whether you allow them or disallow them to go on trips, whether you allow them to go to work, and again, I say allow because I'm being sarcastic, to go to work, whether they go to get the mail out the mailbox, whether they go take a walk, whether they go grocery shopping, if somebody wants to cheat, they are going to cheat. It doesn't matter what type of restrictions and parameters you put in place. If they want to sit on it, they're gonna sit on it, okay? If they want to sling it, they're gonna sling it. It don't matter. So you need to get right with yourself and get therapy and
These
say,
niggas,
okay,
they can't even say
listen,
nothing.
nothing is gonna
Yeah.
stop
What
this.
you
You
gonna do?
know,
She gonna
Spit on that shit.
No, here's the thing.
Look at these two. Look at these two. Look at these two.
they're
Look
going
at
to cheat if they want to cheat.
Listen,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
well, first of all, you ain't have to explain to me
So
because you
Trav,
already know I'm a firm believer in side pieces.
Where's the
Travis said that's not
No,
true.
I'm a
They
firm.
could cheat because they was put in that situation. Trust me. You could put somebody in a situation, but
Nah.
if they're not trying to cheat, they're not going to. If
That's
you
not.
put somebody
I'ma
in a
tell you-
situation and they want to cheat, then it will likely happen.
All right, so
you
let me
still have to want to cheat or want to do something with that person for it to happen.
Through what,
Let-
Jackson?
Let me explain. I know Jackson. Come on, bro. Stop doing that. You bugging. Listen, let me explain this to you guys on some real shit. Like, I keep telling y'all, I'm a firm believer in communication. You know what I mean? Chantel, you don't have to chat. You're here. I see you typing shit.
Y'all
You're
was-
here.
Wait, I didn't realize that was you.
But
I'm
anyway,
trying to talk to Travis, okay?
right.
Okay, talk to Trav.
So anyway, let me explain this to you. I'm a firm believer in side pieces. I'm a firm believer in cheating.
What?
Whoa,
Yeah.
hold on, slow down. Slow
That's
down.
why he don't want
Hold
nobody
on.
going nowhere because he know what
No,
he be
it
doing.
ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, yes,
What you got to say, Trinika? What you got to say?
Firm believer of side pieces for the male.
That's
Yeah.
not true. That's not true.
Male.
I've said this. I've said this hundreds of times. I've said this hundreds of
Care what
times.
you say. I talk to you almost on a
If-
day-to-day basis.
And what I tell you,
Right.
I'm not gonna tell you to cheat on my brother. That's stupid.
If
I'm not
you're
gonna
new
do
here,
that.
subscribe.
Are you slow? I'm not gonna do that. Listen, let me just say this to men and women. For those that have not heard me say this before. You owe it to your wife, husband, spouse, whoever, 3 times to communicate what the problem is. You got to give them a time to rectify it. If they choose not to rectify it, then I am okay with you getting side piece. If I tell you 3 times that, hey, listen, you need to work on this pussy game.
Jackson, shut up.
And I tell you 3 times
that's
you need
true.
to work on it. You need to work on this pussy
not
game,
cheating.
right? And you choose not to work on the game, I'm not gonna live in misery. I'm not gonna do that.
So
I'm gonna go get me a
leave.
side
End the
piece.
relationship. Leave.
I'm not leaving nowhere. I don't have the problem. You got the problem.
All right,
I'm
the
not leaving.
side chick is off topic though. We talking about a trip.
Oh, we get back to the trip. I was just explaining to y'all about the side piece.
So then,
You
if
know what I
you're
mean?
horrible, she's gonna go on vacation and get her a side piece.
You're
That's
helping
why
me out,
he don't want
Chantel.
that ass
You stay-
going
the longer
nowhere
you
but
stay
to work
on,
at
Chantel,
home.
That's not true.
That's
because
why you don't want her spending the night with
That's
her
not
friends.
true.
Because
Because
then her
you
friends
can't.
gonna be like, "Girl, your nigga ain't shit,
That-
and you need to go." You da 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 da
First
da
of
da.
all,
da.
First of
I'm
all,
not.
let me-
I'm not specifically
listen,
saying you. I'm
that's
talking
not
about men
true.
in general. That ain't shit.
Your wife cannot have enough pussy to give somebody else out there on the street, and she ain't got enough pussy to give you at home.
Maybe you're trash.
Right? Because the fuck she can't.
All right, so
The fuck she
communicate
can't.
that with me. Communicate that with me.
it open.
Communicate that with me. Say, baby, you know what?
Spread them legs. Throw it back.
You just gonna sit there and let the people.
Hey. Hey.
I'm mad. I'm mad. Y'all find some good shit in that. Everybody got the little wiggle and shit.
Get those cheeks clapping.
Listen, if I'm trash in bed, if I'm trash, right?
Oh,
then you need to
wait. Look what
you need to
Sheila
communicate.
wrote. Look what Sheila wrote.
Sheila's a troublemaker.
Leave little sis alone.
Sheila's a
That's our
troublemaker.
little sis. And
I like Sheila.
I love Sheila.
I like
Sheila's a
Sheila.
troublemaker.
leave little sis.
Listen.
That's like, you know how you got that little sister
Go ahead,
that
go
be
ahead.
starting stuff, but you protect anyway. Like, hey, I know, but that's sis, so you still can't fuck with her. So
No.
anyway,
So ladies, in your honest opinion, how many times do you think y'all should communicate to your man before you guys make the decision
to go out there and spit on it and sit on somebody else?
I feel
I'm
like
not
there's a lot
doing
of
that.
blame game going on.
What you
It's a
mean,
lot of blame game.
But your nigga know if he trash.
I'm not blaming, no.
Answer the man
I'm
question.
saying, like,
wasn't no blame game a little while ago. You was
You fell out. You fell out.
now it's a blame game.
I'm serious.
That's a
You
contradiction.
talking about if they trash, but if y'all trash,
How far do you guys go before you realize, hey, I need to make a decision? I'm going to do something.
give them chances after chances after chances.
Right, women, we
How many chances?
A lot, way too many.
After you lay the pipe and we sitting there waiting for round 2 and you can't deliver, nigga, know that we about to go outside.
Well, no, not necessarily. No.
Boy, where my brother Albert when I need him? My brother,
I didn't say nothing.
I'm
listen.
not saying anything as far as cheating. I'm just gonna end the relationship.
Because I'm the type of person where I don't want to talk to you no more. I will end it. I'm not gonna play in your face. I will end it.
But now
it's not working out. Hey, this journey ends for us here. I'm
stop.
gonna pack my bags and take my talents to South Beach. I'm up out of here.
Travis, if you think it's more women, come online, Travis.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, yo, listen. And Travis, believe it or not, I knew before I got on, I knew I was gonna get attacked. I said it's always.
You're
gonna be
not
more
getting
women.
attacked. We're just having a conversation.
Exactly.
No, I knew I was gonna get attacked, and I knew they was gonna jump me.
Listen, Bamboo, you got a whole wife. You let her go outside?
My wife can go wherever she want to go.
So what you talking about?
What you mean? What am I talking about? She can go wherever she want to go, but there is a level of respect that you are gonna maintain. Like there's a level. What you say, Trinika? What you say, Trinika?
Number one.
What? Say it again, Trinika. What you say?
I said she just ain't staying.
No. It's
So
a respect
okay,
thing.
Trinika is your wife's cousin. If she said, "Hey, I want to spend the night with me and Trinika gonna hang out,
That ain't
spend the night with
That's
Trinika."
not happening.
So she can't stay with her cousin either.
Why?
Like
That's not happening.
Why?
Because if I was to tell her I was going to stay with my brother Albert, or I was going to stay with Ray, and she wasn't there, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
So Michelle wants to know, Ray, do you have an
Mika? Don't be quiet, Mika. Go ahead and tell the people they jumping.
So move the mic closer to Ray, so we can hear him. Some
Ray don't got no damn opinion.
Yes,
No. I do have an opinion. I understand how you ladies feel. I get all that. I think what y'all need to take in consideration is friend or family. Not all the women that y'all hang with are some correct sisters, I guess is the decent way to put it. So when y'all go out with them, we have a concern not about you, but about the vibe that they bring around.
You tell them, Ray.
So that's one of our biggest concerns. So whether it was a day trip,
So you think we followers?
Say again?
Definitely.
Say again?
Think we followers? We can't leave.
No, it's not about being. No, it's not that. It's
Yeah,
not
but
about.
that's where the trust comes in.
Listen,
That's where the trust comes in.
No, it's not the trust. It's not about trust, because it's not like we're saying that you're not going to do the right thing. It's not that we're saying don't go, but we're going to be concerned about that, because you ladies know, y'all know which one of your girlfriends.
And that's beautiful. Because when I come home, lay it down.
Right. So even you know who the one is that's gonna go out there and they just gonna do it. Period. So when you go out with those people, even if we don't have that conversation, we all know who that person is. It may be the sister, it may be the cousin, I don't know. Right. But whoever it is, we're gonna have a feeling about it. That's what it's really all about. It's not about you, the wife, or you, the lady. It's sometimes the girlfriend or the family member that y'all got with y'all who don't get down right. They
So,
grind.
can I ask you a question? So I hear you on that. I hear you 100%, and I could agree with that because I wouldn't want my dude hanging around with a bunch of cheaters or people that present a certain behavior, whatever. Like So how about when it's the other way around for the guys? When I'm not saying you personally, but when guys have friends that you know personally, you done heard, seen as the spouse. You done
Well, then,
seen your man's friend
right.
hanging with fuck niggas, right?
Well,
So
see, on
then
that note,
where is it on the other side?
on that note, that's on us to check ourselves. Because there's a bunch of poo-putt cats out here that we do hang with. We call our mans or whatever, and they ain't shit.
So
And it's
now
time for
y'all
us as
hanging
men.
out with y'all ain't shit
No.
person.
It's time for us as men to be honest and start cutting these cats off. Because these cats ain't never been shit, ain't never gonna be about shit. So when you as my wife, my cousin, or somebody question us on that, there ain't nothing we can say. We gotta eat that because these cats ain't been shit from day one. So now, when we still hang with those cats, y'all supposed to bomb us 100%. Y'all supposed to just give us hell. But as we get rid of these cats and we start getting with the people that are correct, we also need to get credit for that. And not no kudos, but like, you know what? I see how you ain't fucking with so-and-so no more because he's so-and-so. And we need y'all to do the same because to be honest with you, as far as men go, the cats that ain't shit, everybody can see it. But your girlfriends, your co-workers, your sisters, your cousins, them bitches is good at theirs. You don't know they ain't shit.
Oh, you're generalizing.
I am generalizing to the degree
you can't
that
do that.
I can't generalize. The reason why I'm saying that, the general information is because I know what you know because you're my wife. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
at the end of the day, you still chilling with her. You're still chilling with her.
Holy Ghost, Ray.
And we can't and we can't say nothing about that. No, I'm saying at the end of the day, you still chilling with her. And the women are much better at it than the men. We know this.
Men are just stupid.
So let me ask you this.
What? Maybe that.
Now,
That's what you want to call it. Maybe that.
So my thing is this. I personally do believe that if you hang around a group of people long enough, regularly enough, that you do start to mimic certain behaviors, right? Now, that I'm not saying that that's a fact. I'm just saying that that's my opinion, right? So again, I wouldn't if my nigga was the only faithful one out of a group of 10 dudes that he called his bros, I don't want him going out constantly with these niggas that I know be cheating on their wives and doing all this fuck shit and be like, okay, that he's the only faithful one, because eventually over time he might be tempted because all y'all doing is bringing these bitches around and doing it naturally. It's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not oblivious to think that it can't happen or won't happen, right? But my thing is, if we ask to, hey, not bring yourself around that group of people constantly, are you going to respect that and not fight it, being like, oh, well, that's not me, that's my man's, how you gonna tell me not to hang out with them, da, 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 da. Like, are you gonna give crazy pushback, or are you gonna say, nah, as my wife, I see what you're saying, I'm gonna limit my activities with this group of people.
No, you good with that. That's why I said we got to check ourselves.
Hold on, Chantel got something to say. Go ahead, Chantel. Go ahead.
I don't gonna say Ray cut me off.
No, but
I'm sorry.
He's not gonna cut you off.
I'm sorry.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Ray. I don't feel like you should. I hear what you're saying, and your feelings are valid. What you're saying is valid. I'm not taking away from that, but you can't generalize all people. I'm friends with a lot of people. I'm not a judgmental person, but the main people I hang around with, they're not cheaters.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you thought I was generalizing. No. She thought I was generalizing like everybody. I'm talking about specific. No. I'm talking about specific to the people that we know. Like, and then some of your girlfriends, cousins, sisters. No. Listen, not at all. I'm good. I'm married over 20-something years. My wife go on vacation for weeks with her friends. We cool with that. I'll take care of the kids.
Did you tell him that? Did you tell him that? Does he know him?
He knows. He knows.
He knows how I feel about that.
Right. Listen, in a minute, I'm gonna be like, Meek, blink twice.
You know what I'm saying? He knows, but like I said, I see what you're saying. I didn't mean general, like in general public. I mean, like, we know because we know who certain people are. The difference are us as the guys don't know the women as well as y'all know the women. There are sisters that carry themselves very well.
Yeah, but there's a lot of females that carry themselves to high standards will never
Yes.
do stuff like that. So
True.
it's based on individuality. We
True.
cannot generalize them.
But
Like
no,
we
see,
can say,
you're
as
saying
females, we
generalized
can say
again.
niggas ain't shit, but we can't do that because there are a lot of good brothers out here.
Now remember what I said. The generalization ain't about everybody. It's about the people that we directly know. There are cats
And
that him
y'all
and I
know
hang
the
with.
wrong people. Y'all need to cut them
No,
females and males off.
sweetheart, that's not true. Some of your friends are just going to be your friends. They
Who's
might not
gonna
be
be
the
there?
best guys, just like
Fact.
they might be the best
But that's the
girls.
people you choose not to spend the night with.
And there you go.
And
Right.
then you're
And that-
gonna say
and-
you're gonna
and-
cut
and there-
them men off.
Help us out.
And
Ray,
therein
you
lies.
just said you're gonna cut them men off for cheating. So don't say it's the people I know and they're gonna be good friends. You just said you're gonna cut them off because if they act like that, you don't want to be associated with that.
When
I
a
said
woman,
me-
a
I
wife,
said me-
a true wife,
me
goes to spend the
personally.
night with their friends, they just want to have a good girl night.
So
There's
for
nothing wrong
me,
with that.
this is what I think about like this, and I know this is gonna sound extreme. For me, if I know that I'm not this cheater and I'm not into, people being cheating on their spouse, especially if you got somebody good at home doing what they're supposed to do, and you hear cheating and you bringing it around me, I don't even want to be around that. I don't want that energy around me because it's shady and it just makes me uncomfortable. If that's what you want to do, I'm gonna tell you as a friend, like, hey, it's not right, but go and do that shit somewhere else. Don't even bring
Yes.
it over
Period.
here because
Yes.
don't
Isn't that what
call
I said
me.
as far as
Don't
acting?
call me like,
Isn't
hey,
that what I
girl,
said
what's
as
not with you? This and that. I just don't want to be put in the middle of it, right?
Right.
So
Right.
I just personally, I'm not. If I'm gonna be spending the night out, and my husband and I already had a conversation about it, it's not gonna be with somebody that's a cheater. I'm not saying that all my friends is 100% faithful because that would be a lie, right? But that's not the ones that I'm gonna be hanging out with because I don't even want my husband to have the inkling and the doubt in the back of his mind, like, oh, is this person? Is she bringing around other niggas around my wife? You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's
So
100%.
that's
That's
where it plays the game because
That's-
again, I don't even want to be around it.
This might be his name.
we got somebody that chimed in. XVP J213.
So Jay,
213. You gotta big him up.
They can hear you, Boots.
what he said, C Poppy? Is that what that is?
XVP J213.
No, I know the comment. I don't know what Lil DIH, Lil Dick. Is that what he trying to say? Lil Dick?
No,
Oh, wait, what? What?
That's what he said.
Lil Dick? Like what's Lil Dick?
Yo, big
I
up.
thought that was short for dick. Lil Dick.
Big
ass
up
nigga.
J213. Man, if you're not subscribed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to this channel, man. Welcome to
Listen,
the
I don't know Lil Dick.
joint.
Like,
Welcome-
Tanika, you
welcome-
feel me?
Welcome to the channel, 213.
Jay, just say
Don't
Jay.
forget, if you're
Hey
not-
Jay, welcome to the building. Hit that subscribe button if you're not
Yeah,
already. And
fact.
that goes for anybody
This brother
else
right
that's
here.
watching and not already subscribed. Please click,
Fact.
click, share it, comment, tell a friend, and tell a friend.
Yeah, he can't went all over you.
I personally wouldn't want to be around it, and I also wouldn't want my husband thinking these things like in the back of his mind. I want him to know when I'm going out, I'm making good.
Shut your ass
That's
up,
making
Jen.
good choices, and him feeling comfortable with the whole shebang. Because we gotta have trust. If we don't have trust, there's no relationship.
Yes, I agree with you because I don't want to bear nobody's secrets. I already got my own shit going on in my life. So if you cheating and you tell me and I don't, so back to the generalization. Even though you said you didn't say that,
Are you
right?
back on that?
Yeah, yes, I am. But I'm just
So Trav, you gotta get some men to subscribe to the channel and
You
watch
rubbed
regularly
her the
so we can
wrong
get more
way.
male input too.
I'm piggybacking off of what Dad said. I don't want to be around someone like that. Oh, I don't want to do that because I don't want to weigh that on my heart. I don't want to be entangled in that. That's not my business. I'm not gonna judge you because I'm really not a judgmental person. I don't give a shit.
I just
Live
want
your
to be
life,
around
baby.
it.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Of course you are.
If my nigga cheating, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna hang
That
around
goes
the nigga.
against.
But that's also a nigga you don't choose to spend
I
the
don't,
night
I don't
with.
give a
That
fuck.
goes
I
against
don't
what
give a
Ray said. That goes against what Ray said about cutting them niggas off.
So
Look, you don't even look at Ray now.
Right.
That's what you get.
Raheem says, if my boy is a cheater, but you trust me, what he does shouldn't matter. You're right. What he does shouldn't matter. But if he's bringing around a bunch of single bitches around laughing in your face thinking that you all funny, that
Actually-
your jokes, you're not
actually, I
funny,
don't know
bro.
how-
Hey,
You're
Dad,
not funny.
Naeem's wrong. Naeem's wrong.
Travis,
We
Travis,
gotta
bro.
check ourselves.
You're not gonna
We
keep
can't say
commenting.
just fuck my man and his
coming on.
family. It's not me.
You're not
We
gonna
gotta
keep
check
commenting
ourselves
and
and
not
get those
coming on,
people out of
Travis.
our.
So
out of
because
our-
the thing is, in that logic, then you should be okay with your wife being around a bunch of cheaters. If the guys is gonna be around, like, oh, trust me. If the nigga is hanging around with a bunch of cheaters and he telling his girl or his partner, just trust me, I'm not a cheater though. You know me. All right. So when she's start hanging around with a bunch of cheaters, trust her. You know.
Oh, that
her,
brings
trust
it back to that circles back to the vacation. If I'm hanging out with a cheater, you should trust me to go on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going on vacation with a cheater.
I'm not saying I am, but I'm going by the
Baby, because that's a long lie that you're gonna try to drag me in, and I ain't got time for it. I'm here to have a good time. You're not gonna lie me to death for 5 days talking about we did not, nigga. I was on FaceTime with my nigga taking pictures, videos.
My money to go with you.
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm not saying I am, but I'm going by the comments where King Raheem said, if my boy's a cheater, don't you trust me that it shouldn't matter. So if he's saying that, then you should trust me to go on vacation regardless.
Well, that's what he
That's
said.
a-
He said,
that's
if
a
that's
double
my girl, I
standard right
trust
there.
her. That's what he said. If that's my girl, I trust her. So he's saying neither way it should matter because
So I'm saying it to, what's his name?
to Raheem.
On the social
I'm
media.
saying it to Bamboo.
Oh, to being both.
That-
Okay.
I'm saying it to him that
Why
if
you forget the
King
host?
Raheem- what? Because she called you 2 different names. She called you 2 different names.
She said Bam and Bamboo.
No,
No, I called you Maurice.
She called you.
You call me Maurice?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Go ahead.
That takes away your street cred.
Oh, nah, ain't no street nigga. I
He
can't
said
fight.
his name on here a bajillion times.
Oh no, I'm only saying that. I'm only saying that because of what the comment said. He said, if my boy's a cheater, you should trust me. No matter what he does, whatever.
No, I'm not gonna ask my husband to fly me out to be with cheaters.
No, I'm not saying that. But there goes the double standard. If we should trust him, even though he's hanging with a cheater, why are you having a problem with your girl? That's the double standards right there. That's a whole sex.
So the person that said if I'm
That
around
wasn't
the
me.
dudes that she should trust me. He said if that's my girl, I trust her. So he's not saying a double standard. He said it
Man,
further down.
listen.
No. I'm talking to Bamboo. I was talking to Bamboo.
Go ahead. What you talk about? Listen.
Oh, you wasn't listening. Never mind.
I was listening.
I
I
think
was
all
listening.
right. I think she's saying when you said, "Oh, you can hang around a bunch of cheaters, and it is what it is. If that's what your nigga doing, whatever, that's your boy. Let him cheat. You support it, whatever. But
don't
you
give a
wouldn't.
fuck
You
about
wouldn't
none of
support that. Your wife hanging around with a bunch of cheaters. You wouldn't be like, "Hey, babe, yeah, go ahead, go have." But she want to do lunch on your lunch break. Go ahead, go with the cheaters. Go with the group of cheaters.
Go with the cheater.
And have a good time and come back. Think about your marriage and just don't listen.
Nigga, we married, Travis. We married. I've been with mine since I was 21.
Tell Travis to stop it. Tell Travis to stop it.
No, we not. Trav, keep going, baby.
Wait. So
Keep going.
So the longest relationship that I had, or continuing, is with Sean, and so that's been 14 and a half years. So
I'm on 15, baby. Yes. And I'm going out with my friends.
Well, we trump all of y'all.
Y'all old.
You old.
Hey, give him the red button, Sean.
So listen, ladies, is there anywhere that we can't go, or y'all would prefer us not to go, like bike week, stuff like that?
Oh, you not stopping me from going.
I'm just
So,
saying.
This is my belief. A nigga gonna
not
fuck on whatever he
freaking
want to fuck.
Myrtle? You ain't
Their
stopping me from
preference.
going to Myrtle.
Their
Oh no,
preference.
them summer leggings is something. Hell no. You ain't stopping me from going to Myrtle.
He
So,
wants to go to
I
bike
mean-
week. Bike week ain't nothing but nastiness, nigga.
First of all, you preaching to the choir.
You sound like a cheater.
Let's just get that
You sound like
clear.
a cheater.
I am not offended. You call this nasty? I am not offended. I love Bike Week. Oh, you
Like,
fucking
sound
better
like a
believe
cheater.
it.
Yeah,
Shit,
no
what?
nights out. Trinika said Mika better be going. No
Who?
nights out. No
Man,
nights
listen,
out.
first of all, let me make this very clear. As a husband, right? I'm gonna
Mhm.
offer you to come. If you say no, oh, that's not gonna stop me.
Then your ass
But you
should
know
say
what
no.
Bike
the
Week,
offer? You ain't want her to come. I'm going with
Bike
my
Week,
on my bike.
and
So-
first of
Ain't
all,
a feeling, right?
Bike Week, man, that ain't bringing no sand
All
to
right,
the
so
beach. bro.
forget about Bike
That's
Week.
stupid.
You
Is there
ain't
anywhere else
bringing
where-
no sand to the beach. Is
I
crazy.
ain't bringing
Eat up
candy to the
already.
candy store. That's stupid.
Is there anywhere else where you prefer that we don't go, like DR or Colombia, anything
Nigga, we've
like
been
that?
married for over 20
I
years.
just want their
Our
opinion.
wives don't want us to go to Home Depot.
DR, them niggas getting married to them side bitches.
Her ass probably want me dead. She be
Listen,
working.
for me, I don't have a problem with location. I mean, he goes to the strip club.
Could you call my wife, please?
Well, so because my thing is, I'm not gonna babysit no grown adult. I got 2 kids.
Can
I
you read
got
my boy
2 kids.
Jackson's comment, please?
Oh, I want to
Uh,
comment on that. I want to
So
comment on that.
Jackson
On what?
says.
On Jackson comment?
Yeah.
Jackson
Well, let the
says.
host read it, Chantel. Matter of fact, Des, hold on, Des. Chantel, can you please read Jackson's comment? Can you please, Chantel, can you please read
Chantel said,
Jackson's
did he call
comment?
me a hoe? I said, no. He said the hoe.
No, oh no. Chantel, can you please read Jackson Carriot's comment? Thank you.
Jackson said cheating is a choice. It can be influenced. You can be around someone who cheats that don't make you a cheater. I know people that don't hang around cheaters that have cheated before. So it's the individual person. No, we can never find the bottom line to why people cheat. There's
People
many
cheat because
different-
they miserable.
There's many different reasons.
No, people don't cheat
So-
because they're miserable.
Why they
That's not
cheat,
true.
man, boo?
That's not true.
Yes, they do.
That's not true. That's not true. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, explain. Tell me why niggas is out here cheating.
Niggas and
Because
bitches. Let's
They
not say just
no,
niggas.
they
Niggas
don't.
and
They
bitches.
people do definitely do be choosing to, right? Now, I will say this: if you are already having a hard time, like we have been in long term relationships, so we know the ups and downs and roller coasters, the peaks and valleys that
red flag.
real strong marriage takes to go to, that you go through, right? So if you're at your weak moment, let's say you haven't been intimate with your partner because y'all just haven't been vibing. Let's say
Here we
y'all
go.
just been constantly arguing, butting heads. You hanging around with those bunch of cheaters, and they got somebody around you, and they complimenting you and telling you how like it just makes it a little bit, because right now you're not acting like yourself, you're not thinking like yourself because you thrown off because of everything that's going on at home. So
You're
I'm
vulnerable.
not saying that, yeah, you're vulnerable. So I'm not saying that, oh, that automatically is gonna make you cheat. What I'm saying is that there's a weakness and a breaking point. So if this is a board, if you're right here in this middle point here, it's easier to kind of rock that boat or tip it a little bit. So people aren't perfect. People are human. If you have been having this issue over and over with your partner, and then now here comes
Especially
somebody,
intimacy.
and somebody is either providing you what your partner was not providing you, or
Okay.
attempting to try, that makes it kind of where a
Easier.
person might be not easier.
It's
Where
easier.
a person who normally wouldn't make the choice to cheat, it makes them ponder or whatever. It's not an excuse. It's still wrong.
It
But
ain't
we
wrong.
can't ignore it. Is 100% wrong.
It
We
is
can't
not.
ignore the fact that
So you trying to
people who
tell me-
normally wouldn't cheat
Hold on, Raymond.
by
Hold on,
being
Raymond.
put in places that they normally, or they shouldn't really be in, wouldn't make decisions that they normally wouldn't make under normal circumstances.
So you trying to tell me that a total stranger could see something in me that you don't see in me?
Hell yeah.
Sean, listen, you trying to tell me as my wife, right, that you can't see that I need or I want intimacy? You can't see that? You hold on, Jen. You can't read the fucking room. You can't read the room and say, oh, my husband needs intimacy. You can't read the room and say my husband need affection. You can't read the room and say my husband needs my attention.
Not
You can't
always.
read
When
nothing.
you're in it,
No,
you
are
don't
you
always
fucking
see it. When
crazy?
you're in the fog, you don't
Bamboo,
see
you
the
50. That dick on
outside of the
retirement.
fog.
Fuck out of
No,
here.
listen, hold
In
on.
the fog,
Hold on.
you
You
see
have
the picture.
y'all niggas can see everything else. You can
Oh
see when the
no,
niggas hold on, Chantel. I apologize, but I don't apologize. Y'all niggas can see everything else, but you can't see when your fucking husband needs you.
no.
Are
What
you
about when your
fucking
wife
tripping?
needs you?
I
I'm not
agree.
talking about y'all. I'm talking about me. Let's talk about the men. We're talking about men. We're not talking about y'all right now.
All right. So, and
I'm
speaking
hold
about
on.
the men,
Y'all
you
y'all
don't
can
always,
sit
and
there and say,
anybody, you don't always see it when you're in it. It's you. No. The same way
Hold
how
on.
sometimes
So
people from the
you trying
outside be like, you have blinders on, but I'm telling you, you looking crazy, you acting crazy, you doing this, and you can't see it. I'm here to put you on because I'm on the outside looking in, and I got a different set of lenses than you.
Des, you need to change your fucking glasses. If I'm conversing with you, right, and I'm telling you, babe, this is what I need, and you still don't find time for me, you can find time for everything fucking else, but you can't find time for me, and then you're gonna look at me with this look of disgust when you find out that I don't put this 8 on somebody else. The fuck out of here.
So
I'm out of
Why
here.
are you running
if
to
it was
put it
that
on somebody
simple,
else?
if
What
it
you
was that simple,
Yo,
no
do
relationship
you
would have problems. Because the
how
second
many
something came
men?
up, you would talk about it, and then there will be no more problems. That's
Do
not
you know?
realistic. That's not
That
realistic.
is realistic.
It's not. It's not.
That is
So
realistic.
every single,
I
you're
know
telling
people.
me, so
I know people.
you've been with your wife for over 20 years, right? So at this point in the game, you should have, you're who you are, she's who she is. So you know her inside and out, she knows you inside and out. So at this point, using your logic, you guys shouldn't have any problems because you should have talked about it and immediately just got through. Like, that's it.
Destiny,
Because
don't you know people live with people for over 10? Chantel, if you write in the comment, we're gonna have a problem. Tell you right now.
You
Do you-
over talking her.
You over talking me.
Oh,
and
hold
you
on.
have
Give
been
me
talking shit.
2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I promise. Not give me 1 minute. I promise you.
No, you're
Listen to
not
what I'm
letting
telling you.
Des talk. You're not
Hold
letting
on. Do you know how many men actually feel like they living in a house with a stranger?
And how
Do you know
many
how
women
many
feel
men?
like that too?
All right, so hold on. So you mean to tell me? Oh, go ahead, Chantel. I apologize. Go
So
ahead.
then, new topic,
Hold
ladies.
on.
No, wait, new topic.
Okay.
Well, as we're talking about this, Chantel, start it off for us.
Go ahead, Chantel.
How do we go about
I'm-
correcting it?
I agree with Des when she says no.
Of course you do.
Sometimes you can. I want to give you the finger so bad.
go
That's
ahead,
okay.
do it.
Negro. Shit.
I agree with Des. I'm not saying, oh, Des is completely right. I'm only saying that because life be lifing, and sometimes we are drained, men and women. Men and women, not only women. You know what? You know what? Take that. 'Cause take that, like Diddy. 'Cause you want to roll your eyes. You want to roll your eyes.
I'm listening. I don't want to
No,
cut
you're
you off.
not. No, you're not.
I am listening. You
No,
said life
okay,
be life.
he's listening, but he's not listening to try to
I'm
receive
listening.
information. He's listening to respond. That's what we're getting
No,
right now.
I heard
He's
what she
listening
said.
to
She
respond.
said life be lifing and we be
As she
drained.
said it,
sometimes.
life be
That's what she
lifing.
said. Life be lifing. I want to give you the middle finger. Take that. That's what she said. I heard her.
So
All right, wait, pause.
Right, listening
So-
to respond.
Wait, pause. Because this one said, if you tell your girl what you need and she don't do it, then that don't give you the right to. Oh, never mind.
That don't give you the right to cheat. Just leave.
I was
the
about to
woman.
jump on him
Period.
real quick. Never mind.
Period. So
let me explain
Raheem,
this
that's
to
my
you.
brother.
Let me
That's
explain
literally
this
my
to you.
blood
She
brother.
could give him the middle finger.
No,
She could give. You let him give it to me.
because you deserve it.
Right, right.
All right, so let me explain this to you. Right, there's a lot of men that's actually feeling like they living with a stranger. Right, and just listen, Chantel. Just listen. I don't care how drained you think you are. You all. The fuck is that about? Listen, and this goes to men and women. I don't give a fuck how drained you think you are. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find time for your fucking spouse. You have to. Hold on, Chantel. You have to. You have to find time for your spouse. You got your spouse out here feeling like he all alone. You got your wife out here feeling like she all alone. You ask them, well, what are your wife like? I don't know. What are your husband like? I don't know. You are living in the fucking house with a stranger. You talk about, oh, well, let's go out to dinner. Oh, she's gonna say no. Fuck you mean she gonna say no?
Wait, what? It sounds like personal.
Yes, Sheila,
Wait, how'd
that's
you
my
get
brother. He made me a big
Is
sister.
it type it?
Is my
Listen.
keyboard
So,
not first?
Travis has said, what, Raheem? And so Raheem said, the fuck you staying with someone you ain't happy with. So,
Yeah, that's easy to say when you're boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right,
Try
that's
leaving
all.
your wife giving her half
all.
your shit
That's all.
because she don't want to sit on it and spit on it. Yeah, try doing that. Yeah.
These niggas in Connecticut.
You know them
Try
bus
this
jobs
plan.
make us not want to leave a nigga.
What you say, Jennifer?
Them bus jobs make you not want to leave a nigga. You ain't
The
going to
bus
get nothing
job?
off of me.
You said the bus job?
They ain't not going to break mines.
Facts. You ain't getting my 401k. Many
I
times
just
I done
hope
been
you die
cussed out.
before me.
Yeah, facts. Many times I done been cussed out this week, and then you gonna say it's over, and you walking away with half the 401k and Donald Trump president. You're bugging. You're bugging.
And then she get to claim child support.
Listen, hey, you
don't,
better pull one of them
child support is a forbidden
Edwards.
word on this
You better
show.
pull one of them
With
Anthony
him,
Edwards.
we cannot talk about child
You
support
better pull an Anthony Edwards and play her
at
18
all.
years of child support. Get that
Because
bitch out your way.
this dude,
No, listen. All I'm telling you is there's a lot of men, I'm telling you, that suffer in silence in their relationship. And I don't expect people to admit it. I really don't. And women do too. But I don't give a fuck about them right now, Raymond. I'm talking about us.
But wait, we
I'm
can't.
talking about
but,
us.
But a relationship
Raymond,
is two people.
Raymond, don't let me put you over there, Raymond. Let me
Relationship is
sideline you,
two
Raymond.
people. So you got to think about them too. So, ladies, how long should it go that way before either you guys say something? Well, how long will you let it go before y'all say something?
Immediately.
Because men ain't always going to be wise about it.
Immediately.
You guys may approach it in a different way. How long does it go before you finally step in and say, babe, we got to discuss it?
The first time.
yeah, I'm gonna say something right away because I want us to solve the problem. Like, I'm not gonna stay in misery if I can help it or whatever. Like, if it's uncomfortable, whatever, I don't want it to escalate and become this big thing.
Exactly.
I'd rather tackle it while it's just a small one incident and like let's figure it out from here. I don't want to wait until it becomes either a habit or until it grows and now I have resentment because I didn't say nothing and I've been feeling the type of way. So I'm gonna speak on it right away.
You don't think that men in general, but I'm just talking about us for now, right? You don't think that there's some men out there that really suffer in silence like that?
Both genders suffer in silence.
I didn't tell you to talk for the women. I'm telling you, do you think men? It's more. What do they call that word? Expected to happen to men than it is for women.
No, I think women suffer more because a man is supposed to be a protector and a provider.
Well, listen. Let me just say this to my men real quick, on some real shit.
Are you talking to Travis?
Nah, Trav, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I love Trav. Trav is my guy. All I'm saying is, men, on some real shit. If you see a problem with your wife, I don't give a fuck what the problem is. Discuss it with her right away before it becomes habit. And then she said and say, well, if you had a problem with it, you should have said something before. I don't give a fuck how it's going to make her feel. It makes you feel 10 times worse if you don't say something. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. You know what I'm saying? But you got to say something.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
men have a hard time communicating, especially when they feel less supreme.
That's not, well, I can't speak for them. I can only speak for me. I will say what the fuck I want to say. I don't give a fuck how it's gonna make you feel. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say.
But what if it make you feel like a bitch?
Me feel like a bitch? How the fuck am I gonna feel like a bitch and I'm talking to my wife? How the fuck am I gonna feel like a bitch? Huh?
Bae, you don't talk to me enough. You don't feel like a bitch after you say that sentence?
Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't talk to my wife all day. And I told you this today. I don't talk to my wife all day for one fucking reason. Because when I get home, I want to have something to fucking talk about. You know what I'm saying? When I get home, I don't want us to be sitting on one couch. You got your fucking phone and I got my fucking phone and we just in the same fucking room. No,
Well,
nigga.
I just feel like
Hold on.
We talked about build up this
Hold
morning.
on.
How you
Hold
gonna
on.
get
I
mad?
hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But what I'm trying to tell you is I don't speak to her all day. I got nothing to say to you all day. Because when we get home, put your phone down. I'm putting my phone down. And we're going to talk about what you would have or could have talked about all day. And after that, do you want to watch a movie or watch something? And this is daily. This is daily. I don't play those fucking games. We're
Why
going to
does it have-
communicate.
Michelle is crazy. So my thing is this.
Go ahead, Chantel. What you got to say? I want to hear
I'm
what you got.
laughing at Michelle.
I know they on one tonight.
No,
They're
you
one
on
tonight.
one tonight.
I am not.
Okay. Where's the build-up? What if something happened in that moment? Like, for example, I had a situation at work maybe like a couple weeks ago. In that moment, I want to talk. In that moment, I want to vent. In that moment, I want your opinion. Why you saying not right now and push it up to later? Why?
Because all right, so just listen. I heard what you said. What I'm trying to explain to you is it something that's bothering you right now?
Yes,
She
I
just
said
said
yes.
that.
Okay.
She literally just
Okay.
said that.
So shut your ass up, Destiny. If it's something that
We got another participant getting ready to join.
if it's
So
something
now,
if it's hold on, Chantel. If it's something that's bothering you, right? I'm going to pick up. And you know why? Because my wife's not going to call me. So whatever she's calling me about is something that's really bothering her. But if it's something that can wait, let's just wait. You know what I'm saying? So that this way I could give you my this is I wish Tamika would get on.
my thing
I
is
really wish
this.
you would.
I don't want to wait because if I
Oh, Maurice, we talked about this. As we get older, you got to start the floor pay early in the day. You just
You
don't want
talking
to
about
all day at
fucking.
all.
You talking
No,
about the build
I'm
up
not.
on no.
I'm not.
Jennifer's talking about the build up on
I'm
fucking.
not talking about that. I'm just excited. I'm on a lunch break. I'm excited to talk to my man. I want to talk to my man right now.
So here's my thing. Would you block it? You should be able to talk to your spouse whenever you try, unless they're in the
Oh,
middle of
hell no.
something at work.
Oh,
If I feel like I want to text my spouse throughout the day, I should be able to text my spouse throughout the day, and if they're available to respond,
I'll have
depending
your
on
back
work.
a little bit, Maurice. We drive. We can have the fucking
No,
phone
that's why I said if I'm
10
available.
days
But if you
suspension.
stop, y'all get y'all like he said his 12
out. No
minutes.
pay.
He could respond in the text message. Because my thing is, if you're gonna ignore your spouse, then you can't get mad when the next person, and if it happened to be a nigga, is giving her the entertain give her all right, Rudy, stop talking so loud. We can hear you, we can see you, bro. And so, if you're not gonna respond and talk to her and give her the attention, and I'm not talking about no needy, clingy stuff. I'm not talking about you gotta
What's
talk
up,
to her
Rudy?
24/7. I'm saying in terms
I don't
of
think that
you're
I can
just
hear
flat
them.
out ignoring her because of the fact that, oh, I don't want to talk to my wife. Like that's crazy. So then when somebody else is talking to her and she's able to vent to
I can't
them,
hear y'all.
and
Y'all
have
can
a
hear
good
me though?
relationship, then you're gonna have a problem.
My shit doing the same shit it was doing before, Sean.
Because you got an iPhone, your shit is trash.
He don't have an iPhone. Actually, he has an Android. So some
Shit is
bum
trash.
broke people's phones.
I mean,
I
I
wrote
can't talk.
that. Wrong energy.
I
Wrong
can't talk.
energy. He
I
has an
can't.
Android. Okay.
I
Okay.
can't. I can't
Broke
talk for
people's
the niggas that.
phones.
I
Green
can't talk for the
bubbles.
niggas that got
Get
the
it together.
S20 Ultra.
Get it
I
together.
mean, shit. But listen, all I'm trying to tell you is on some real shit. That's just the understanding that my wife and I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
It's
listen.
that Android shit they say, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's
See,
what they
he
said.
even know. Bum phone energy.
Important,
Period.
if it's important that you talk to
I
me,
can't hear none of y'all saying. Y'all can hear me?
yeah. But if
This shit always doing this, bro. I don't know what's up with this shit.
Sean, get that nigga the red button.
What happened?
I got something to say to the ladies because y'all fronting right now, man. I
Oh, well, go ahead.
swear, y'all
Go
fronting
ahead,
right
baby.
now. Just
Go give
listening to
me the-
y'all is fronting right now.
Listen, if my wife
The moment a man show you any,
Oh,
fact,
Thank you.
hold
Thank
me
you.
so he has started saying that the minute a man shows emotion, we act like he ain't a man.
Nobody's acting like that. Nobody. Maybe the people
I
he
guess I'm
deals
gonna just
with.
be a
Maybe the people he deal with, but no one's acting like that. You can't
Listen,
generalize everybody and think they're gonna do that.
What's
That's
going on with
why.
your Wi-Fi, Rudy?
That's why you need to pick. That's why
It's
you
that
need to.
it's that bum ass Android. That's what it is. I'm
it's
just
not.
saying.
It's not.
That's
Listen, what I'm
why.
saying.
That's
Go
why,
ahead,
as
Chantel.
grown as we are, you need to pick your person wisely. So
Absolutely.
when you say something like that, that's because you picked the wrong person.
I don't know what
If you
model he
are,
got because it's all broke energy. I can't keep track,
Oh,
Ash, of what
you
bum models they have of those phones
like,
now.
like,
So
you can't
like,
just pick the first pretty thing you see and then think that's the person for you and
right.
think that they're gonna give you what you need. No, you need to pick your person wisely that you can show your emotion. You guys can have healthy conversation, healthy arguments, because that's a good thing too. And you guys can build on that. You can't just pick somebody just because, and then you get hurt in that relationship, and then you reflect on and you use that against everybody you meet. So that's your fault for picking the wrong person. But
So yeah, I think so. I hear what you're saying, and I agree with that point in terms of picking the person because some women feel like they don't want their man to show any type of emotion. Me personally, no, I need you to talk and communicate because
right,
it's there whether you let it out or not. And if you keep it bottled up inside, you're gonna be a very nasty, miserable, mean son of a bitch. So I need you to let that shit out because I'm not gonna be your punching bag. So it depends on who you picked and what her likings is and his communication, whatever. I'm not gonna pick a guy that says, like, I'm telling you, hey, be emotional, talk, express. And then you're telling me, no, I ain't like that. I'm a nigga. I don't have a heart. I'm cold. I was born this way. Like, nah, that's not for
listen.
me. So you
If
have
I
to pick your person wisely, like she
if
said.
I
Yeah.
can't if I can't come home and be vulnerable to my wife, why do I need you? I
then
need
that's your problem. That's your business. You
I
should have
need to
never picked her.
I need to come home. I, I Chantel, we're gonna have a problem.
Oh, we got
Oh, catch me outside. How about that?
Oh no,
we got Mika getting ready to get in the building. All
who?
right, being boo wife, getting ready to step up.
She ain't gonna get in. She ain't gonna get in. She ain't gonna
Hold
get in.
on. Sean got
She
to get
just
ready to put
talking.
us on the screen. I mean,
She
put
ain't
them on
gonna
the
get in.
screen.
She just talking. She just talking.
It might. You never know.
And well, first of all, Tamika, you gotta
Hold on.
understand.
Sean got to get ready to put us on
You're
the
on
Cut,
screen.
stage.
yeah, cut it. Yeah, that's that wine. The cheeks is red. Cut the volume down, Tamika.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Oh, she did.
Just
Oh,
remember
turn,
your
you got to
volume.
lower the camera
Wait,
so
they
we can
can
just
see
see your
us.
forehead.
Yeah,
We can't see them. We're frozen. No, they can see us.
Tamika, you've been
But
on here before. Bring the camera down so we can see your
Bring
cheeks.
your camera down, Mika.
Bring the camera. Give it a red button,
why you
Sean.
in the camera?
He said,
Bring
give
the
it a
camera
red
down.
I was leaning forward to cut it off.
Tamika, bring the camera. Why is you taking that advice from a woman that never been on before?
Trying to
Yeah,
get
why?
that Mika been
Wait,
drinking.
bring it down. Bring it down.
Now, yeah, okay, bring it down.
Shamika, bring it down.
Bring the camera down,
Y'all got
Tamika,
it on a tripod? Lower it.
and cut the TV.
They think it's me, but
It's you.
no,
Tamika, cut your shit off.
you got it all on me.
Mute the TV in the
Put it
background.
on mute.
All right, y'all acting real old. Y'all aging our
The
audience.
TV's muted.
Y'all
The
letting
TV
people
is
know that
muted.
we have an elder
Cut your
demographic.
volume off your phone. You can hear us. Just cut it down. Can y'all hear us?
Premium say y'all worse than him.
Listen, men, I'm telling y'all right now, you should be able to talk to your wife
Travis said,
about
Mika, don't
what
you
the
work for the
hell are you
podcast?
doing, Lene?
Did he just show your wife ass? I mean, she.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You gonna make me pee on myself? I just had all that water.
Y'all got something y'all want to say? Or y'all cut the fucking TV down.
Sorry, I gotta mute that TV.
What's going on with you?
Sean, give them the red button, Sean.
Like you end them, hang up on him. You want hung up on your wife?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Well, you thought it was just TJ or TJ thing? No, anybody can get it. Listen,
I wanted to hear what she had to say.
She wasn't gonna say nothing.
I wanted to hear it too. That's why I'm like, and she act like it's her first time getting on.
Yeah, right. She watched this nigga set up
Yeah.
every night.
I think when our son got off the bus, she got on it.
He talking about my autistic brother. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Hey, yo,
do that.
listen. Let me just say this real quick on some real shit, man. Men, if you have a problem or something that you feel like you need to discuss with your wife, you should be comfortable or should feel comfortable being able to say what you want to say to your wife. That's just that. If she's not giving you enough time, enough affection, you should be comfortable enough to tell her that you are not giving me enough time. You are not giving me that much affection. If she ain't giving you the sloppy top like you like it, tell her that.
Talk her
Tell
through
her
it.
that. Tell her that. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to tell her anything that's going to benefit the marriage. Point blank, period. Now, if she decides that she's not going to do it, get you a fucking side chick.
Oh my
Somebody that
gosh.
will
Why
do
would
it.
you like how about try to work on it? Like going
Nah,
to therapy or
I'm not
even
going.
just break up. Hell. Just
How
break
many
up.
times? How
Just
many
leave
times?
that ass. While they
How
at
many
work,
times
pack
are
your
you?
shit up and leave.
How many times are you going to work on it? How many times are you going to keep asking them time and time again? Then what? They might get a little. They might correct the situation and then go right back to the way they were.
Don't
Wait,
open that door.
Ray, was that your wife too?
Yeah, that was his wife.
It might have been. I didn't even pay attention. I
You
was
paid
laughing too hard.
attention.
I was
She
like,
was
I
on
didn't
the
see.
bus.
Wow. So now you
I
don't
didn't see. I
recognize
was
your wife.
laughing.
You're supposed to recognize the top of her forehead, scalp, toes, fingernails. That's your wife for 20 something
Oh,
plus
hell no.
years.
But you did
You're
say
supposed
I'm
to
a little
recognize
old, D.
everything.
You did say I'm a little old, D. I gotta, I need a little more time.
Nah, you supposed to, even with dementia, you gonna remember that ass, the wrinkles and
Chantel,
everything.
do you have anything else you would like to contribute? Because I sure want to give you your time to shine. I don't want you getting off telling Jennifer, talk about fuck him and his little raggedy ass podcast, because Jennifer got a tongue out and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Let's have a drink, Maurice.
I want to make sure. Hold on. I ain't got my Mike's hard lemonade up here. Tamika, make yourself useful. Bring me a hard lemonade, please. Thank you kindly.
No, after he gave you the red button, tell him these nuts.
Nah, listen. The one thing I could say about Tamika knows. She knows exactly who I am. She knows exactly
Oh,
who
we
she
got
married.
we got a guy Jackson trying to get in. So Trav, you should be
Okay,
happy.
okay.
Come on, Jackson.
Give it a second, and he'll get placed in
Jen, what the fuck was you drinking, Jen?
Tequila.
tequila. Oh wow, you're gonna have a strong night.
My nigga.
Wait, look at nobody can ruin my Friday, right, Maurice?
I remember I told you I said nobody can fuck my Friday up. What up, Jackson?
Hey Jackson.
What up,
welcome,
baby?
welcome.
What's good,
What up,
baby?
everyone?
Tell me what's on your
Right,
mind, man.
Tranika.
Tell me, shut your ass up, Tranika.
Well, I heard everybody, tonight. But what I want to say is just like sometimes you wanna.
Get your hand. There you go.
First of all, are you subscribed?
Not yet.
Give him the red button,
Yeah,
Sean.
tell a friend, tell a
Yes,
friend,
sat
tell a
here.
friend.
Didn't try,
You
man.
done
I'm
sat here for an hour and a half, and your black ass ain't subscribed.
I set you up for that
Hey,
one,
I'm gonna
bro.
do it.
I
I'm gonna
set
do
you
it
up for
right
that.
now.
All right, I appreciate.
Right
Hold
after
on,
I finish.
get your point across.
Wow, you clicked the link and ain't subscribed.
Go ahead. I set you
You
up for
know,
that one,
subscribing
Jack.
is free, right? We don't charge you nothing to subscribe. You just hit subscribe.
All
I
right,
mean,
I
we
got you,
only say it 5 million times during every live.
What's
That
up, Jack?
subscribing is free, and if you're new here and if you're not already subscribed, to subscribe,
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, like we
But Jackson,
it hurts my throat to be keep
What up,
saying
Jen?
it, and you just
What up?
ignoring me, Jackson. I feel disrespected here.
he not.
And you wearing a red shirt, so you trying to get the red button? Like, fuck,
No,
what
no,
type of
no, no,
energy
no.
you
Hold
on
on.
tonight,
Hold
Jackson?
on.
It's
Jackson,
my first time meeting you, talking to you, and you already
that's
ain't
my guy.
subscribed to my channel, and you clicking
That's
on
my
the
guy.
thing, and you ain't goddamn it subscribe.
That's my
Don't give
guy.
me the red button. All right.
No, we're not gonna get the red button, Jackson.
So
Go ahead,
that's
tell me
your
what
guy, so you allowed this. You condone this.
tell
All
me
right.
what you're
But
thinking,
after that.
Jackson. Go ahead, brother. Tell me what you're thinking.
Yeah, yeah. For what you said earlier, I was gonna say, like, sometimes, women, when they're dealing with something, they just bring their problem with them, and then sometimes you wanna have a conversation with them, and then for some reason they just whatever they're going through, and then they get upset. So sometimes you be like, when is the right time? When is gonna be the right time? So you could have that conversation.
Facts.
Are we generalizing again, Jackson?
You on this
I'm
goddamn
not saying
generalizing.
I'm saying some women.
Well, I would respond, but you're not subscribed, so only
you
my
don't- you
subscribers
don't-
will be able
so-
to hear my
Tell him,
so
Jax.
Jack-
Tell
so
him,
Jackson,
Jax. Tell him, Jax.
so Jackson, let me get this
Are we
clear.
generalizing? Because
Do you think?
the Capricorn that I deal with don't want to talk. Don't want to talk. And that's the whole man. Don't want to talk.
Your husband don't want to talk?
Rather shuts down. So that's why I
So-
say we can't. That's why I say we can't just only talk about females because it's a man and a woman problem.
I said, listen, I hear what you're saying. But what I'm trying to
He just wants us to focus on the men for right now.
no, because this is what I want
The
to
men
say.
is always right.
No, because if you got a husband, right, that's not willing to communicate. First of all, I don't believe in all that shut down shit.
Look what
I don't
Sheila
believe
said
in
about you, Bambo.
Are you talking about like not giving up the box?
I'm not talking about the box. I'm talking about just communicating in general. You are not going to shut down on me. You are not.
First of all,
we are in a marriage.
If I need a minute, I will absolutely have a minute.
That-
If I need a day,
taking a
I will
minute-
have a day.
No, you're not gonna have a fucking
You're
day.
not going to tell me what I'm not going to have. That's what
Bambo,
we're
we
not
already
going to do.
established
I'm not
that
gonna
you're
do that. I'm not controlling, but you're not going to do
Jackson,
that.
you see the notification that came up on the screen right there? That
He's
came up
gonna
like 20
subscribe.
times.
He's
I don't
gonna
know.
subscribe.
Can you
hit the button, Jackson?
You
Hit the
can
goddamn button, Jackson.
Give me a minute.
Can you can read and write?
Jackson.
Last time I checked.
Okay, so it says hit
Well,
that like
my phone is a
button.
little slow, so let me check it
Can
out.
we get
Subscribe.
who that? Rudy, you back?
So premium says that's not shutting down. Taking time and space. Sometimes the thing is this: what people fail to realize
I didn't get a chance to
Tell
respond.
Travis to shut up.
what people
I
fail
didn't
to
get a chance to
realize is
respond.
that it is healthy to take time to not just respond just to respond. If
So
you
you
are
gonna
upset,
tell me you need-
wait a minute. If you are upset, you may say something that you don't mean or that's hurtful because you're responding out of anger because you didn't get that time that you needed to kind of calm down and collect your thoughts and be able to have a productive conversation. So sometimes it can be detrimental if you just start conversating right away because my man says I don't have the option to not talk. Fuck out of here. Fuck is you talking about?
Fuck is you talking about? You
What
don't
you
have a
talking
fucking
about?
option. Talk
I
about you
have
gonna
the
stop-
option.
You
Fuck
not-
is
what's
you
up with
talking
this
about?
You're not gonna talk to me for a
Fuck
fucking
is you talking
You're not-
about?
so you're not talking to me for a couple of fucking days.
If
Yeah,
I
fuck
say,
is you
hey,
talking about?
I'm not ready to
Nothing.
talk right
What's
now,
up?
I will. I'll let you know when I'm ready. And then if you're ready when I'm ready,
What the
we
fuck
can
is you
talk.
talking about?
If you're not ready when I'm
What are
ready,
you
then we'll wait
talking
till
about?
till we're both ready and then we'll talk.
We are fucking adults.
Yeah.
It should not take
right.
you fucking 2
well,
and 3 days.
whatever.
to get to
So
the
then
point
when
where
I
you can
tell
talk to
you
me.
some shit that can't be unsaid, then don't be mad.
And so
If you
it
want to
takes you
force
2
niggas to talk before
it
they
takes
ready.
you 2 or 3 days to get your shit
If
together.
that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. Maybe I'm still mad at your black ass because like every time I look at you, I get upset.
Des,
Bam.
you trying to tell me, Rudy, can you hear us?
He got the broke phone, probably not.
Listen, you trying to tell me that you are that mad at me? Were you going
Yo, I be
to
feeling like a low ass kid.
you trying to tell me
Can't
you
hear
going
nothing? Damn, bro.
you going 2 or 3 days without talking to me?
This shit
Right.
doing the same shit it was doing before. Don't worry about it. As soon as it get fixed, I'm getting at y'all. As soon as he fixed this audio shit, I'm coming to get y'all. Cause y'all two talking some bullshit. I'm coming to get y'all.
I hear
That's
you, Rudy.
not
I
us
appreciate
fixing
I
it.
swear,
shit.
yeah, I'm gonna take the little exit, but I'm coming to get y'all.
That's your
I'm telling you, I'm coming to get y'all.
Ain't
Cause
nothing
y'all talking some bullshit.
It's nothing.
I'm coming to get y'all. As soon as I get this little Android shit fixed up, whatever you want to call it, I'm coming to get you two motherfuckers, man. Yeah, that's fine. You can talk that iPhone shit. Hey, yo, Ruiz, I know you in real life, my nigga. I know you in real life, man. I know you in real life.
Yo, Rudy, listen, brother.
Listen, y'all can hear me, so fuck it. I don't care if I can't hear myself. Y'all can hear me.
Go ahead,
Ladies, y'all are lying. Y'all are lying. The things that get y'all, can I explain? Can I just explain? Because I can't hear you. You can only hear me. I can't hear you, so let me talk. Let me explain something to y'all, bro. The charisma that y'all love about us, the aggression, the moment that I'm like, hey, sit down, chill out, and talk to me, is what y'all respect. The moment I sit next to you and I'm like, yo, babe, look, I've been feeling a little sad lately. First thing you're going to do is listen. Oh, my God. Okay, babe. You're going to talk to your friends like, yo, you know this nigga was crying? He got the nerve to be crying in here? The moment I get into an argument with you and we going back and forth, the first thing you're going to say is, I know you're not playing tough. The nigga I was in here crying because your dad died. Like the moment that we show y'all vulnerability, you use it against us. You use it as a tool to crucify us. So now you get that stern nigga that's like, bitch, stop playing me, get out my face. But now you go tell your friends like, yo, he ain't shit. But the moment that he showed you vulnerability, baby, you took advantage of it. The moment that he showed you the soft side that he was supposed to be with you, you didn't embrace it. Listen, this the last thing I'm gonna say, because like I said, I can't hear you to go at you. This the only thing I can say though, baby, right? Is like this. Look, you know how I have to be understanding. I have to let's just put my hands like this, right? When it comes to my woman's emotions, I gotta be gentle and I gotta be soft and I gotta create a safe space for her. All we're asking as men is for a safe space. But the moment that I say that, you know what y'all say back to me? Every time Bamboo says something to y'all, you know what you say? But women do. But women do. But women this, we're not talking about women right now. Why do we have to compare our pain just with your pain just to get you to understand? Why can't you just listen to my pain and say, you know what, babe, go ahead. Let me hear you cook. Let me hear what you got going on. But y'all are defensive listeners. You're not listening to fix a problem. You're listening to take it personal. Because the moment that we say what women are not doing, you tell me what women are doing. No, let's discuss what they're not. When we get on here and we talk about what men don't do, a man got to sit there and he got to deal with it. He got to be like, you know what? My pops was like that. My pops didn't do this. My brother didn't do this. My cousin didn't do this. I can understand where you're coming from. But the moment that a woman got to sit in the hot seat, she like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what that nigga put me through? You don't know what he put me through. You don't know how long I had to go through that. And it's like, bro, we talking about what you doing wrong, baby. Take that. Sit there and stand there. A lot of us are not taught how to take accountability, especially females. You able to push the accountability on somebody else. You able to check somebody else. How can we check you? In a relationship, the moment that a nigga say something that you not like, you don't like, you not with it. A woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. A man will sacrifice his happiness for his family. You think niggas want to work 80 hours to pay the bills and come home for a chick to be ungrateful to me? No, I don't want to hear that. But you know what you going to say as soon as I tell you that? Well, why you ain't leave? What you mean? I didn't leave because I loved her. I didn't leave because it was my responsibility. Like you said earlier, shorty, it was your responsibility to provide. So if I got to kill myself to provide, where do I get to be safe? I can't be safe in the world. We all know that. So now, you know why I go be safe? At my side chick house.
Rudy,
because she's not going to give me the issue. She's not going to give me the problem. And the first thing you're going to say is you can stay over there. That's what you're going to say, right? You can stay over there. That's what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, go be with her then. Go be with her. I don't want to be with her. I want to be with you, baby. I want to be with you. Look, you're getting aggressive right now. Calm down. I want to be happy with you, baby. How do I be happy with you? The only way I can be fucking happy with you is if you take accountability for when you do something wrong. Half of y'all act like children. You fucking you don't know how to control your emotions. The moment that something don't go your way, it's your way on the highway. That's childlike shit. But if a man acts like we are checked immediately off the rip, your moms will check me. let alone your friends, your moms will be in my house and go, you better not talk to my daughter like that. She just been cursing me out for 2 hours. Are you crazy?
No,
You gotta understand, right? That we don't, y'all women, y'all have a sisterhood, right? Y'all got a sisterhood, and I respect and appreciate y'all sisterhood. The only thing I don't like about y'all sisterhood, and I'm gonna shut up, is the fact that your sisterhood, real sisters, Destiny, I'm not talking about you. Again, you are the exception to the rule. So when I say this, mind your business. The problem that I have with sisterhood is y'all don't check y'all sisters. Y'all promote that bullshit. When that bitch is fat, you don't tell her she need to go to the gym and lose weight. You tell her he better accept you like he is. When she do wrong, you tell her, well, don't worry about it because somebody else will like it. When she does wrong, you should check her. Little do you know that in our circles, when a nigga talking about leaving his wife, we look at him like, nigga, are you stupid? You better go home to your wife, nigga. Stop playing. Have your little moment. Be all sensitive and shit. Take your ass home to your wife, nigga. You retarded. I've had a conversation about my own relationship with some people that will be nameless, and the first thing they say to me is, nigga, you better get it right. Deal with your emotions. Allow that shit to be how it's gonna be, but go home and have a conversation with your wife. You ain't gonna just get up out of there and do that. But with y'all can pass the buck. For example, I was just watching some shit on social media the other day. Shorty was like, I know my boyfriend loves me, but I don't know if my husband loves me. And all of the girls was like, well, fuck your husband. Go be with your boyfriend. Nobody gonna check her for the fact that she got a boyfriend and she married. That's the sisterhood. That's what they do. The sisterhood supports your negativity. Men don't. But I'm out of here though, because I can't hear y'all and I want to get at them. So I want us to have a back and forth. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all got it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. One love, brother. One love. Guess he told y'all.
He ain't tell nobody nothing, but he need to tell his therapist all that shit.
So now, but here's the thing.
You're right. You know, Rudy.
Now, what
Rudy,
I will
I
say
would
this.
like to thank you for getting on, Rudy, and I appreciate you sharing your opinion.
Yes.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, remember, everybody here has an opinion. That's why the show is called Matter of Opinions.
Yes.
My man,
Now
that's
I
what it
know
is.
I know Rudy personally. So he's not hurt. He's not coming from he's in a good spot. Like he's not coming from the energy people thinking he coming from. Now I will say this. I have seen what he has said. Now, do I hang around with this type of stuff? No, but I have seen women do the things that he said do and whatever. So I can understand why he feels the way that he feels. He's not hurt. He don't need therapy, sitting on the couch, whatever. I mean, we all could use therapy, but like I'm just saying, he's not coming from this like, oh, I'm angry and I'm miserable, whatever the case may be. He's just speaking from life experiences, from his personal experiences, from friends' experiences, like from all over. And I can say that I do agree with some of what he's saying and how it is, but the other parts he told me I can't respond to because I guess I'm the exception to the rule.
So with that being said, I swear to God, I appreciate everybody for coming on this live with us. Chantel, I swear to God, even though you don't think I do, I appreciate you showing up. Jennifer, I appreciate you showing up and hanging out with your boy. Jennifer, yo, believe it or not.
Look, wait,
he like that all day.
Look what Rudy wrote.
He's trolling y'all. That's what he's being sarcastic.
Nah, he fucking with you. He fucking with you.
No, let me
He
tell
fucking
you.
with you. But listen, on
real truth.
Nah,
we need you guys. We need you guys to come back on again.
Yeah, facts.
Yes.
I mean,
I appreciate everybody that showed up tonight.
Let's not get it twisted. You didn't make the show, but we appreciate you coming on.
What?
I mean, I don't want y'all in there talking about what would they have done without us. I mean, we appreciate you coming on. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Chantel, I swear to God, and I swear,
a man can't live without us. A man can never live without us.
Jen, I swear to God,
we can't live without a man either.
Yeah, Jennifer, I swear to God, I appreciate you and your friend getting on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I love both of y'all energy.
Yeah,
I
love y'all
appreciate you,
energy.
Ray. I appreciate you, Trinika. I appreciate you, Rudy. I appreciate
Rudy.
you. Anybody who even thinking about coming on, I appreciate you.
Yes, give us a round of applause. Hey.
Look at this motherfucker.
Thanks for being on, but I hope by now you're subscribed, Jackson. I mean, he
Yo,
haven't.
Jackson's gonna
obviously
subscribe.
probably
I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that.
I
But
just can't believe it. I'm flabbergasted. But anyway, shout out to
you'll be
our
okay.
boosters.
So with that being said, everybody, I really do appreciate everybody for getting on. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and don't forget to come on with us next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So, and if anybody,
That's a work night. Come on,
yeah,
Spence.
we work too.
We
So
work,
it,
yeah,
but you know what though, Chantel, I want everybody to know that tonight's topic was, it's okay. It was Jennifer's topic.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm here. Hey,
Yeah.
I had a good time in Nashville.
Yeah, it was Jennifer's topic. You know what I mean? I could show you the text. She was like, yo, y'all need to talk about this. So anybody got anything else they would like to talk about, feel free to get in touch with Des or myself. And I mean, but
Y'all
until
can email
then,
us at matterofopinions@gmail.com.
But we came to the consumption that it's okay for a girl to go on a woman's trip.
It's okay for either party,
No.
so long as you and your partner talk about it and y'all on the same page about it, and you're not out here being no sneaky bitch or nigga and
Maurice,
cheating and all this stuff.
yes.
Maurice, you got a lot of healing to do, boo.
Oh, not me.
Yes, you do.
Not me. No, I'm that
And
nigga.
now is the river in
Where's that? Where's the river at?
It is in Africa.
I'm that nigga.
Thanks, Des.
Yeah. I'm that nigga. Trust me, I am completely healed. I'm just at a point in my hey Chantel, I swear to God.
Hello, Bamboo. What are you? That's that 6-figure nigga.
Yeah, I'm at a point where I don't give a fuck about a lot of things. I really don't.
Why'd you make the comments you made?
Because I don't give a fuck about it.
Because he's just, you know what?
That's just
Here's
me.
the thing. You know how, like, he's my little
Here we go.
shithead. Like, he's a shithead and I love him.
A ball shithead.
Yeah, my little shiny black Mr. Clean, you know, shithead. And, you know, I've accepted him, even though he still say some off the wall stuff. He's just, that's my little
I got
shithead.
company.
Oh, he looks like he
I got
ready to
company.
choke
I
somebody
ain't
out. Oh, he got money. He about to throw some
All right.
dollars.
All right.
All right now, throw them dollars.
All right, brother. The man got plans for the night.
All right. Well, we don't want to stop y'all from y'all good time. Y'all go ahead and finish y'all Friday night. Oh, her good time. Oh, so you spending the night, friend, or you going?
No. I'm going home.
Tonight's not spend a night.
I'm local, but I'm local, but I'm going home.
Okay.
Hold on.
Brought it back.
Oh, that's funny. Jen, hold on. Whose husband was that? That's your husband.
She looked like she was a good time too.
Yeah. I just wanted for the record who husband it was. I'm like, yeah, you know, Jen, tell him that's Skittles. What else, Skittles? What's good with you, brother?
Look, he ready for him. Look, he grabbing the waistband and everything. He like,
Say
baby,
hi to
come.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Live and shit now.
You missed it. Where were you?
He drunk too?
That whole house. Hey, listen, man. Y'all have a good night, man. You know what I'm saying? But until Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend.
Jackson, go live.
And make sure, guys, you are subscribed.
All right, so with that being said,
red button.
Hit him with the red button, Sean.
Give him a swirl, babe.
That's what Michelle said. She said I could spend the night.
Next week's topic.